All right, Coach. Come back for a 3-3 tie tonight. What do you take away from this one? I guess.
I just thought, tonight's game was probably a real similar story of how our season is, and just a team that really gritty, had a lot of fight in us, willingness to do the dirty things to try to win hockey games, and a lot of things went against us tonight. I thought they had two real bouncy goals. The first, they scored 30 seconds in on a shot that was going probably 15 feet wide and ricocheted in off of our defenseman. And then we tie it, they score the next shift. We tie it again, and they get a real fluky, bouncy, reviewable type goal. And the guys just kept fighting. Really liked our feel on the bench, really liked our feel in the locker room tonight. We wanted to win and finish as high as we could. But by getting that point tonight, finding a way to get a tie, we allowed us to finish in a tie for fifth. That's as high as we could finish tonight. Realistically, it was fifth or a tie for fifth. So we finished in a tie for fifth. We finished ahead of Cornell. We wanted to treat this like a little mini playoff game, knowing that if they beat us, they were going to finish ahead of us. And so, we stayed ahead of them, and now we put ourselves back in good position to win a playoff series next week.
Kasdorf gave up the 3 goals, but it really doesn't tell the story of how well I thought he played. Do you think he played well tonight? He made a couple of big-time saves in this game.
I thought he was great. I thought 2 real fluky, bouncy goals, and then their second goal was kind of a luck goal, like where it was a backdoor pass that the guy wasn't trying to pass. It kind of went off his stick, and he was trying to wrap it on Kazi, and it went right to the other side. So he didn't really get beat clean tonight. I thought he was real good for us, made a few big saves in overtime, and but I loved our resolve. The second period was real good. The first, they jumped us. The second was real good. I thought our third was great. Really did a good job in the third period of putting them under pressure, creating a lot of scoring chances to try to win that game.
Your fourth line, if you will, Rodriguez and Clary, when they got on the ice, it seemed like they had a lot of energy. Did you feel like they helped you guys out in that sense?
Absolutely. I thought A-Rod earned a lot of ice as the game went on. A lot of buzz, a lot of pace to his game. I thought Lonnie gave us real good energy, not only on the ice but on the bench. Lonnie does a lot of things that don't always get seen. He hasn't played a ton, but plays hard, plays with energy. He's a real locker room guy. Like he's got a lot of energy about him as a person. And so he does a lot of things to help us. I thought he was really good in practice the last 2 weeks, and I thought, because of that, he was rewarded with this opportunity, and he did a good job in giving us energy tonight.
Not that you want to be in that situation, but it seemed like the 6-on-5 play got some more work tonight, and they turned into a goal this time.
Yeah, we've had a lot of work on the other side of the 6-on-5, putting ourselves in leads, right? And we did a real nice job both nights. Even though we didn't score last night, we probably had 5 big chances. And tonight, I thought we did a really good job. We were patient. We used the high ice because obviously everybody packs it in, and I thought that Phil Hampton and then Jared Wilson and then Praps and Jesper rolled up high a lot. I had good patience, got some pucks to the net, and then Vic and Milos just made a really, really good play there to tie that thing up on an entry. That was a tough entry, but for Vic, and it was a big play he made. And then for Milos to win that puck battle and get across the ice into the scoring area for that goal was real huge. I think pretty sure that line created all 3 goals for us tonight.
Yeah, you guys finish off a breakaway that you didn't last night. Victor gets a nice pass and is able to bury one on a pretty solid goalie. What were your thoughts on the 3 goals you guys got offensively?
Yeah, they're a hard team to create against, right? And they have a very good goaltender. I thought Vic did a good job. They're so aggressive on the forecheck. Their whole team is predicated on how hard they forecheck. In the first period, they came really hard. We wanted to start relieving some pressure by getting guys in behind them. And maybe even if he couldn't get behind them, maybe it would draw them back a little bit so they couldn't forecheck as hard. Vic did a really good play, and he read it good, and he slipped in behind, and Mears Moore had, just made a really, really high-end pass to spring him in. We got behind. Milos got behind. I thought that should have been a penalty shot. So I thought we did a good job in the second half of the game, kind of getting in behind their defensemen to create odd man rushes.